See for Thez one more time. Microphone, a very important part of open mic comedy, for fuck's sake. See if we can't keep it not broken, all right? Got some more comics coming up tonight. We had a real full night tonight. Matt and Happy, come on down. Where's Matt? There he is. Oh, shit.
I get nervous like every time I do this. And the most thoughtful gift I've ever gotten is the worry stone. You know what this is? It's like a stone with a little dimple in it. You rub on it. It's supposed to alleviate your stress, but it's kind of like a pre-show thing because I can't come up here and get like stressed out and start freaking out and then start relieving myself in my pocket in front of this guy like, oh. Airline crew tastes funny, huh? Women be shopping, women be shopping. Somebody earlier was talking about being bad wingman, or like they've never seen a good wingman. And I've always told myself, like, you're the best wingman. Like, you go out, you hit on girls, and then they meet your friends. But I am so bad because I'm like an incredibly jealous person. So I'll do the whole thing. I'll be like, hey, I met these girls. Here's my buddy. I introduce them. And she's like, oh, I like him. He's cute, just like you said. And I'm like, fuck him. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm right here, bitch. I'm the worst. Like, that's so bad to do to your buddies. Oh, God. But, I have a girlfriend, so I shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. My girlfriend's athletic, or flat-chested. That's another word for that. Never heard that before? It's cool, because, like, I'm weird about my girlfriend, but when I do, I call it tugboating. Because, like, normally when you motorboat a girl, the boobs are, like, big and together. So, and you just bury your face in it and just, and, like, you know, you get the whole sound effect. But for her, they're, like, smaller and farther apart, so I got to get from one side to the other and be like, and then it just, like, tops out at a certain speed. It can't go anywhere. Oh, man. Speaking of tits, oh my God, off track of everything that I normally joke about. I went to Bonnaroo last weekend. Anybody know what that is? It's like the present day Woodstock, but less fucking in the mud and like weird shit that our parents did. Like I don't fucking do. Sick ass motherfuckers. And there was just tits everywhere there. Oh my God, there's painted boobs, the whole thing. And on the way down, me and my buddies were on the car, and I was like, hey, what's your favorite show? What are you so excited to go see? And he was like, I want to go see Red Hot Chili Peppers. Like, give it away, give it away, give it away now. And I'm like, hell yeah, man. And I look at the other guy, I'm like, what do you want to go see? And he's like, I kind of want to see the Beach Boys, you know, like, ba 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 ba. I'm like, hell yeah. And then my other buddy's like, I want to go see Skrillex. It's like electronic fucking music with no words in it. Like, that's not, is that music? Like, I don't know. If you're on drugs, it's music. I did a lot of drugs while I was there. I kind of liked it, but I've always wondered if, like, little Skrillex was ever at the dinner table with his family, and they were like, oh man, like, I had a rough day at work, and, you know, my boss was yelling at me, like, how's your day, little Skrillex? And he was like, I was writing a song today, and I didn't know if it should go like, or like, I was waiting for you guys to laugh. That shit's funny. You gotta see this fucking kid. Like, something happened with his parents. I don't know. Half his head shaved. Oh my God, what a fucker. I don't know. But while I was at Bonnaroo, I did a fuckload of drugs, and my friends always tell me, they're like, you should write your jokes when you're high or when you're drunk. And I'm like, I could probably do that. And so, like, naturally I drank and I smoked way too much, and I woke up and I just wrote pregnant plumbing on a piece of paper, and I was like, pregnant plumbing, what does this mean? So I got a little high again, and I was like, oh, I meant, like, you come in the shower, you come into inanimate objects, what if they got, you know, what if they came to life, like Toy Story or like Cars or something like that? And I'm like, this is a fun idea. Like, they all have like big googly eyes and like, Dad, let's hang out. Like, what's up? And they're like little toy cars and stuff. I never came on a toy car before, but it was just in my head for some reason. Came on a lot of things in my life, but the toy car wasn't one of them. But then I, you know, everybody makes this mistake. I smoke a little bit more, things start getting fucking creepy. I smoke a little bit too much, and then all of a sudden, like, my head, I'm thinking of like all these like half humanoid things crawling after me, like, Father, kill me! Why am I Guys look that one, huh? Got a lot of sick comers around here. God damn. Your husband doesn't do that, it's okay. You didn't miss anything. Everything's alright. The dishes are clean. He didn't come on, it's okay. But no, I went out dancing the other day too, and I realized that like when girls go out dancing, girls, you can vouch for this, they dance like front to front, and it's so that like idiots like me, we don't make eye contact with specific people. We just come up behind a girl and we're like, ah, my dick's on her butt. Yeah, look, what's up, man? Yours too? Cool. But they have like a specific friend and they're staring at her like right at her, so that the way they can be like, get the fuck away from that guy. Get away, like do whatever you can. And so I started doing this thing where I bring a gun to the club with me, and find that girl, and I make eye contact with her, and I'm just like, what's up now? Tell her I'm good looking. It comes in handy too though, because girls also do this move where they like come in with a friend, they're like, I'm just gonna borrow for a second, and then they go to the bathroom and then they never fucking come back, and you're just there by yourself. And so, like, if I ever see a girl beelining for the girl I'm dancing with, I'm like, ah, pistol whip! And she's always like, are you somebody's friend? And I'm like, wait a second, no. Here's 10 shots, let's get drunk, it's fun! I went out dancing with my girlfriend the other day, though, and while we're there, she gives me this look, and she's like, get out of here. I'm like, so I'm getting late, right? Like, that's happened to everybody. Everybody's like, yeah, I'm going home. All the older guys know this one too. I'm going home, getting late. And she's like, I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. And I'm like, fuck. Oh my God. And I start whining and crying because she won't have sex with me. Like a little boy. I mean, I was being like a little boy. I didn't want her to have sex with me like a little boy. That would be weird. Right? It would be pretty weird, right? Right? Oh, man. I've been watching like way too much porn lately though too, and you know you watch way too much porn when you start memorizing the actors and actresses' names, but like the step before that even is when you realize that there's like character overlap. Like you're too fucking into porn when you realize like, wait a second, she can't be a sexy MILF, she was just a hot teen in Interracial Teen Queens 9. I just watched that shit. And you're like, Matt, like teenagers can be MILFs too. Yeah, if you're from fucking Dundalk, Maryland. Oh my God, Dundalk. 16 and pregnant. Yeah, with my third kid. I did that joke in soundbar.
Yeah.
With Mike like a week ago, and this girl, no joke, front row goes, I'm from Dundalk, and then I went, like, 16 and pregnant, hi, yeah, with my third kid. She goes, I have 3 kids. I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, this is why people hate you. Close your mouth. God damn. Do you guys have kids together? You do? I've decided the worst part about having kids is when they lie to you, because I can think back to every lie I've ever told, and at the time I thought I was so smooth, and now I'm just like, you're so dumb. Like, I can remember coming home drunk, and everybody's probably done this, guys especially, your depth perception's all off, and you're like 2 inches away from your father's face, and your knees don't work, and you're like, drunk? You've had too much to drink today, baby. How about that one? I'm sorry, I love you. I didn't mean to say that, but if you judge me, I'll kill you. I'll take you down, old man. All right? Can we have pancakes tomorrow? Because God, I think we should have pancakes. You know? I'm in love with you. I am drunk. I am having a couple of drinks tonight. And my girlfriend's underwear is downstairs in the basement. You're gonna find it later. And it's gonna be in your wood shop when I wake up. And I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? That really happened. I've never added that to the joke, but just then in my head, I saw underwear hanging in my dad's wood shop. The first question shouldn't have been like, how much trouble am I in? It should have been like, were you fucking my girlfriend? Oh my God. I lied all the time when I was little though, and I used to talk. Did anybody else do this? They thought they had like a quiet room in their house where like their parents couldn't hear them. Anybody? Come on. Somebody. I used to talk in the laundry room, which is below my fucking parents' room. I'm an idiot. But I was on the film one time, and I was super suave when I was young, by the way, so bear with me in this conversation. But I was like, like, we've licked and touched all over each other, right? Yeah. We still haven't had sex yet, right? Yeah. Well, maybe we can change that. Shut up. And just then my mom comes around the corner and I'm like, fuck, cool, like, everything's okay. She's like, are you going to bed soon? Like, what are you up to? I'm like, yeah, I'm just talking to my buddy, everything's fine, I'm going to go to bed. She's like, okay, cool, I'm going to go to bed too, have a good night. I'm like, shoot, that was close. And just then she comes back around the corner and she's like, you're being a little loud though, so maybe we can change that. And I was like, fuck. Alright, I'm going to leave you guys with one little piece of advice I leave every time I leave the stage. And my grandfather, he lived a really good life, and he was stationed in Paris for World War II. And I found this journal entry that he had one time, and it like really stuck with me. And it goes, so I ball so hard, motherfuckers trying to find me. Thank you. Thank you, black guy. What the fuck all, people? God damn. Finish the joke now. So I ball so hard, motherfuckers trying to find me. But first, motherfuckers gonna find me. And then he went on to talk about fish fillets and shit about Paris and stuff like that. I was like, you go, Gramps. And then he said, act like you're never gonna be around motherfuckers like this again. That's you guys, you know? That's you, and the two of you, and you just gotta love each other all day long, every day. You just gotta live like you're never gonna see each other again. Ball so hard. And he wrote about this bougie girl that he met in Paris. And ladies and gentlemen, that slut was my grandmother. And if he didn't ball so hard, in that, I would not be here today. So you guys, get out there and just ball so hard. And go home tonight, just ball so hard, you guys. Just all up in it, and just have a good night, guys, alright? Have a happy.
Let's hear from Matt one more time. Matt Mahaffey.